just about to get underway as the starting fives have been announced. Sit tight. We'll be back in just a moment. Hello and welcome. And with tip.
Kevin, thanks.
Thanks, David. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Taking a look at the Hornets.
Here we go.
They ascend up the list to number 3 with some spirited play.
And when you look at Los Angeles, they've been sinking on this list to start out the year. Not what they or really anyone else expected, but that's why you play the games.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, we've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Washington out there with Christian Wood. Then it's Ricky Rubio. And it's Okogie in at the small forward spot. And for Los Angeles, Victor Oladipo is out there with Steph and Curry. And it's Vucevic. Then there's Jeremy Grant. And it's Dort in at the 3, the small forward. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the first bucket of the game with the three for the Jazz. Curry outside. Utah with the rebound. And this matchup with the Lakers, it's their first meeting of the season.
Yeah, two conference rivals. I mean, they'll play each other a total of 4 times this season.
So what you look for in the first game, one, does one team make a statement? And two, how does the other team react to that?
Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. The long distance three is buried. A lot of teams with a lot of new players, Greg, this time of year can be a real challenge to mesh.
No doubt, getting everybody on the same page sometimes, it can take time. And then you have to build that trust. Weathering the storms together will obviously help you do that.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander getting that in-between game. He's very confident in the mid-range.
Here's Oladipo. That one's not going to go. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. Utah's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Pass to Rubio. It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive.
Really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
Curry finds Grant. Now here's Curry. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. Buries the long-range jumper.
The supreme confidence from Steph Curry to attempt that shot, let alone make it. Impossible to measure this guy's range.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 points in the game.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest fives in the NBA.
Got a hand on it. Here's a Kogi, guarded by Oladipo. High, arcing shot, and it's good on the layup.
Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
Curry deciding where to go with it. And again, Los Angeles with the triple. Here's Rubio. 8 points his last outing.
And looking at Curry's stats, one thing that jumps out, and it may be a little surprising, for the last 3 seasons, he's averaged over 5 rebounds a game.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And then Washington with the dunk.
What a pretty pass from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's capable as a scorer, but finds his teammate there.
Oladipo, the pass to Curry. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by Wood. And those rebounding numbers, GA, just speak to Curry's overall impact.
And when you look at Steph's size and the amount of time he spends on the perimeter, there's no way he should be cleaning the glass like that. But you can't teach heart and you can't teach instincts, and he has both.
Rubio misses.
That's not his spot, but given the lack of defense, you'd like to see him knock that one down. He loved the anticipation there, made sure to box out, knew where the ball was going, and doesn't let anyone impede him from pulling in the glass.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He has 5.
Well, he's got to be a defensive stalwart, and Jeremy Grant using his size to send it back.
Oladipo, the pass to Vucevic. Right here. Over Washington, and Vucevic with the basket on the assist by Oladipo.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. 23 points his last outing. And first time out of the game called for Utah.
And with Victor Oladipo, the impact he has on the scoreboard is huge. But you can't discount how great he is as a defender.
Oh, there's no doubt, Greg. Think about it. The last time he played a full season, he was first-team All-NBA defense. This guy has great length on his arms. He can cause a lot of miscues with his ability to pressure. And he's strong enough to deal with wings as well. So there's a versatility there that you love.
And so it's the Lakers with it, following the three-point attempt by Blake Griffin. He lobs it up.
If you ever notice Stephen Curry's vision, his eyes are always looking for opportunities to find his teammates.
And so it's Williams who brings it up for Utah. Trailing by 2. We want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a swagger, and we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And what surprised me was how easy they made it look. It seemed like they got something out of every possession.
And the foul on Kem Birch. That is his first foul of the game. Kennard, he's checked in for Utah. Ball's knocked loose,
Out of bounds.
and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Now here's Williams. A 17-point game for him in the win against Oklahoma City. Here's Connaughton, defended by Griffin.
Come on, bust that, baby.
Outside Curry. Deflects the pass, and stolen by Williams. Rebound the Lakers. Here's Connaughton. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. The kick out to Holiday.
Grab that.
Got a piece of it. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession. Utah trailing here. We've got 1:48 left to play in the first quarter.
Boy, this guy has a knack for converting in the N1 situations. Lou Williams, sweet Lou.
Lou Williams, so crafty, GA. Just a knack for putting the ball in the basket.
This guy just has the gift. I mean, it's been that way forever. He is just a born scorer.
Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
And the Jazz with possession after the basket by Los Angeles. They set the pick. Here's Griffin, 6 to shoot. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And just the sheer power of Griffin, one of the best finishers in the league after contact.
Curry kicks to Holiday. Back to Curry. From deep. That one misses. And it's Utah the other way. Kennard, the pass to Griffin. Here's Tillman. The Jazz working the ball around now. The pass to Kennard. He dishes it to Hardaway. From outside, off the mark. The Lakers trade. Curry passes to Cousins. 29 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Off with the layup. Pass to Curry. From deep three-point range, from beyond the arc, and then some. Curry's got 12 in the game.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
There's Williams, and Utah turns it over again.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Blake Griffin.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
He makes 1 of 2 that time.
That's the size and the instincts defensively of DeMarcus Cousins. Nicely done.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for Los Angeles. And he's supplying a lot of their offense with his three-point shooting. Knocked down 4 from distance in that quarter alone. And we'll be right back after this. So, Greg, as you know, we asked Steph Curry.
On my way. No, everyone did.
How's like he's got a good team both at home and right here in front of us.
Steph has already put up a Hall of Fame career, but you can tell he doesn't feel anywhere near being done.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots, a key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
Vucevic is out there with Markieff Morris. Then it's White. Then there's Reggie Bullock. And it's Temple in at the three. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for the Lakers.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
It's stolen by Morris. Lobs it up there for White. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Let's remember we're talking about a fundamentally sound player. Nikola Vucevic gifted at fooling defenders with that pump fake.
And although the passes aren't flashy by any means, Nikola Vucevic, a very effective playmaker at the pivot.
And Vucevic is very calm when pressed. Reads the defense well and makes the simple but impactful pass. Great in dribble handoffs. It's a big reason he averages almost 4 assists a game.
Jazz trailed by 5. And it's Gilgeous Alexander in the corner. It's good.
Gilgeous Alexander becoming more and more reliable as a jump shooter. With everything else in his game, look out.
Vucevic, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And we all know that defense, not necessarily the strong suit for Vucevic, but it's an area that he has definitely shown some improvement.
No doubt, Greg. His greatest strength, obviously, is ability to get on the backboards and rebound with a high efficiency and production. And the key is he's worked to mask those defensive deficiencies. Not a lockdown anchor, but certainly a better team defender than when he entered the league.
Now, here's Gilgeous Alexander. 7 points in the game. White with the defensive effort.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And Grant sends it back. Greg, maybe not the tallest big in the league, but Washington's reach is the great equalizer.
It stands only 6'7", but that 7'2" wingspan, it allows him to play big, snatch rebounds in traffic, and make contested shots in the paint. I think the young fella's got a bright future.
That free throw good from Washington. Greg, you really began to emerge and got on the national scene at UNLV, but you started your college career at Portland, where you were actually named the Conference Freshman of the Year.
Yeah, how about I actually averaged more points in Portland than in any season I played at Vegas. Totally different roles, but Portland's always going to have a sweet spot in my heart. My first child was born in the great city of Portland, and now only one away from being in the penalty.
Stephen Curry's checked in for White. Grant kicks to Curry. Grant with a screen on Rubio. 4 on the shot clock. On deep. Gilgeous Alexander pulls it in.
Come to me, come to me.
And he hits it to tie the game up. Gilgeous Alexander's got 4 points this quarter.
Great concentration through the contact. Gilgeous Alexander, excellent focus.
Vucevic against Wood. And Gilgeous Alexander's got the ball here for the Jazz. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Justin Holiday's checked in for the Lakers. Now, here's Washington. He's covered by Grant. And Jeremy Grant picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early. And just one more will put him over the limit.
And the Lakers making a change here. Connaughton's checked in.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Back to Curry. From deep three-point range. And the Lakers get it back. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Ricky Rubio picks one up.
He does a great job of drawing contact and getting himself to the line, something he didn't do in the first period.
And both free throws good for Vucevic.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Utah's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Holiday against Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Holiday. Outside for Curry for 3. And no good that time. Now the Jazz take it the other way. They host the Kings after this game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
Now, this is one of the most talked about international players ever, and I think Rubio just needs to stay healthy and keep working on that shot.
It's his first trip to the line.
And he deserves a lot of credit for what he was able to do at the line last year. 86% from the stripe.
And the Lakers making a change here. Birch is checked in. Here's Connaughton. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring hit from him. Oh, trying for it.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Well, on the catch and shoot, you've got to be shot ready, and Gilgeous-Alexander showing off his pretty form.
Here's Connaughton. Curry outside. Rebound by Okogie. Okogie's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
And the basket by Rubio.
Good hard drive by Rubio. He can really turn on the Jets.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
It's Curry outside. Good on the 3-point shot. Curry's got 15.
Well, he's given himself a chance. 6 shots he's gotten up this quarter, but only able to convert on one of them.
DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Vucevic. Then for the Jazz, Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Washington. Hardaway comes in for Josh Okogie. And it's Williams in for Ricky Rubio. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 12 points for him. Williams finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Hardaway. Holiday brings the double team. Wood can't hit.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Wasted no time on that one.
Well, you love it. DeMarcus Cousins drawing the defensive attention and still has the court awareness to make the play.
The Jazz have gotten a little over 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Wood is screen on Curry.
Boy, a clean, close look. What a missed opportunity.
Here's Connaughton, guarded by Hardaway. No one near Curry as he lets it go. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Greg, you were a physical, defensive-minded player. What are your thoughts on how closely the game is called now, as opposed to when you play?
It is, Kevin, and yeah, some people like the physicality of the era I played in, but you know, I like the beauty of the game with the spacing and the freedom of movement, and I think that's one reason why you see so much switching. It's hard to fight through screens without fouling, and ball handlers have become experts at drawing contact, even if it's, you know, incidental. And I think that's just an area where the game has changed so much that ability to play in space is so
Curry's shot is good.
Boy, once Stephen Curry starts to cook, it's like an avalanche. The guy can score at will from anywhere.
Williams against Curry. It's Williams with the drive.
Go to the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up with some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage. In a close game, those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Outside Williams. Tillman passes to Kennard. Here's Tillman. Plenty of space. And Utah again with the bucket.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Williams against Curry. No good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Boy, Greg, there's a lot to like offensively for Luke Kennard.
He can shoot it. He's a crafty finisher and really improving as a passer. The question mark is the defensive end. 6'5" in height and wingspan, not elite tool, so he's got to get by on his instincts and his anticipation.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Morris is checked in for Kem Birch. Temple comes in for Pat Connaughton. Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for Justin Holiday. And it's White in for Stephen Curry. For three, Bullock score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
Is it to Tillman? Now, Kennard. We've got 1:08 left to play here in the second quarter. And the foul called on Blake Griffin. That'll be his second foul of the game. Lakers shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks. Cousins inside. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. Jazz have gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. Kennard, the pass to Griffin. Picked by Griffin. Pass to Tillman. There's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Well, the threat to score is real when Lou Williams has the ball, but he uses that to set up his passing game.
For three, Bullock. Great positioning on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Jazz have gone 8 of 15 since we began the second quarter. Excellent shooting. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Griffin sets the screen for Kennard. Looking at Los Angeles, they want to turn it around after the loss to Chicago. And Temple kicks to Bullock.
Come get it, come get it. Right here.
And the last second attempt does not go in for him. So the clock runs out with the score tied going into halftime. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. With Coach Quinn. Snyder.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope you enjoyed. What a start it was for Stephen Curry. He had 18 points, 2 assists, and 3 rebounds. And it's just about time.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, the break certainly didn't have a cooling effect on him at all. He's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
And so in the game for the Jazz. Washington out there with Wood. Then there's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Ricky Rubio. And it's Okogie in at the three spot. Oladipo taking his time here. Steps back and fires. Rebounded by the Jazz. Washington's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. The drive by Rubio. And the shot goes in. Rubio's got the lead up to 4 now for the Jazz.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Vucevic is screen on Rubio. Curry way outside. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Utah. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. Rubio's got 4 assists now tonight.
Because Shea Gilgeous-Alexander has an array of moves, this guy can get going offensively. He's starting to cook a little bit.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He's got 14. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Okogie, the pass to Washington. 6 on the shot clock. Wood kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Launches it. He can't get that one. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. And that'll be the 3rd of the 4 straight at home. It's good, and the Jazz lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Grant.
Now, Jeremy Grant has figured out how to be opportunistic on the interior. Nicely done there.
Rubio finds Wood. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Rubio. From deep, Wood. Vucevic with the rebound. Vucevic has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. For the lead, the rebound by the Jazz. Wood's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Utah's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And the foul on Victor Oladipo. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile 1 block we just saw on replay.
And read the plate perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
Okogie, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's the drive. A couple years ago, after making all-rookie 2nd team, we knew Gilgeous-Alexander was good. But Greg, last season, he went from good to great.
I mean, how about almost doubling his scoring average? Became a tremendous rebounder out of the backcourt. He gives you assists and picks up steals as well. Once he gains more strength, this guy could be a perennial all-star.
Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Curry. No good from Connaughton. Jazz leading by 3. Here's Rubio. He is hauled in by Los Angeles. It's Oladipo on the wing. No points in the game yet for him.
You know, we've seen him just tear after the rebounds tonight. No fear. You have to love that effort.
Rubio misses. Lakers have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half for 2 of 8. And it's Connaughton missing. Jazz have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half.
Hey, get Rubio, get Rubio!
Rubio against Oladipo. And the foul on Victor Oladipo. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Justin Holiday's checked in for Los Angeles. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Gilgeous-Alexander against Vucevic. Gilgeous-Alexander, good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 17 now.
This guy's got tremendous length for his position. So at 6'6", Gilgeous-Alexander confident attacking in the paint.
And Rubio kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. There's a screen by Washington. Offensive rebound.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
His production has been unbelievable, a testament to how much he cares about his craft.
And the Lakers with some changes. Kem Birch comes in for Vucevic, and Derek White subbed in for Victor Oladipo. Utah also making some changes. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for Josh Okogie. Lou Williams is subbed in for Ricky Rubio. Up top, Gilgeous-Alexander, guarded by Holiday. The pass to Williams. On deep. They get it again. Wood. It's deflected. Here's Connaughton. Shoots the three. A rebound by Washington.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And Justin Holiday picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. And Los Angeles with some changes. This is checked in for Jeremy Grant. Temple comes in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Reggie Bullock in for Justin Holiday. Here's White. Misses and the dry spell continues. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Jam. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. And that one drops. He's got 11.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
And for the Western Conference, we have a chance now to recognize our Player of the Week, Stephen Curry.
He's really been on his A game lately. You know, the way their offense is set up, it really relies on his ability. He sets the tone each time down the floor, and he's been a lot of fun to watch.
Back to Bullock. And Temple kicks to White. Shot clock at 6. It's stolen by Morris. Sinks that one from the post.
Just a really good finisher inside. Morris showing aggressiveness at the point of attack.
Jazz leading by 5. Here's Kennard. And it's White with the rebound. Lakers shooting around 29% from the floor. Tough night for them all around on the offensive end. And here's Bullock from the arc. Tillman grabs the miss. Tillman's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Williams passes to Tillman. Launches a 3. That's good from Williams, the assist from Hardaway. Williams has got the lead up to 8 now for the Jazz. And White kicks to Birch. There's a minute 34 left in the third. Hangs. And the Lakers take on 2 more.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Utah has gone into a slump here from 3-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Williams dishes to Griffin. Poke loose, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will retain possession. Still a ways to go between now and the 3-point contest, but it's always fun to talk about it. Let's see who has the best shot to earn a spot in this year's event.
And maybe this list changes between now and All-Star Weekend, but I don't think anybody would be disappointed if it stays exactly the same as it is right now.
Look at Curry, and it's him all alone atop the voting. It's pretty much a done deal that he'll be showing off his long-range skills in the 3-point contest.
Yep,
And he's going to be scary to have to go up against if he's on that day. Nobody can shoot it like he can when he gets in a groove.
And we'll keep you posted as we find out more. And as we get closer to the three-point contest, once we have our final list of official contestants.
Yeah, it's going to be very competitive. That's the one thing we all know. We've got an incredible group of long-distance shooters in this league right now.
Right the pass to Curry. For the tie, and again it's the Lakers from deep.
When a player is in his range, as soon as he steps across the half-court line, that's almost impossible to check. Welcome, Mr. Curry, to the three-party.
Utah shooting the ball at 42%.
Go! Get it going!
Pass to Kennard. Kicks it to Williams. Here's the floater. He lays it in. Williams has got 7 now in this quarter.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot, hot.
Curry outside. Good on the triple.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Go! Get it going!
Curry against Williams.
Got you!
Three quarters of play in a close game here. Lakers ahead as they end the third quarter with a 13-5 run. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Curry is out there with Victor Oladipo. Then there's Grant, and it's Vucevic, and it's Dort in at the small forward. That's the Laker 5. Clock at 6.
Well, 2 long-range bombs in the first, but that's stalled out right now.
Outside for Curry. And it's off from three-point range. So it's Rubio bringing it up for Utah. Pass it to Okogie. Nice ball movement by Utah. Pass to Washington. Good, nice job down low. Washington's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Jazz. Oladipo against Gilgeous Alexander. And Oladipo kicks to Curry. No good on the 3. Utah leading.
Get it going!
Gilgeous Alexander surveying the D. Good work there as it goes.
Woo-hoo-hoo! The burst of speed from Shea Gilgeous Alexander put it on the deck, get to the cup.
Oladipo dishes to Vucevic. Shoots over Gilgeous Alexander. Vucevic with the bucket. Great game for him. Double-double now. 11 points and 11 rebounds. Here's Rubio. The pass to Washington. Back to Rubio. Finding the lane, and it's good for 2.
I'll tell you, he's been much better in this second half. He's taking smarter shots, he's looking more comfortable, and guess what? He's in a groove.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Utah Jazz.
You know, I thought maybe they'd cool off a bit at halftime, but they continue to bury the jump.
They've also jumped at every chance to attack the basket tonight. Just terrific penetration.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to be better defensively.
Go! Get it going!
Gilgeous Alexander passes to Wood.
Got you!
Sweet move. The offensive rebound. The layup off target.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
Dort passes to Vucevic. He kicks it to Curry. Tries again. And it's Vucevic missing. Jazz have gone 3 of 6 in the field so far in the fourth quarter. It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive.
How fast off his feet is Gilgeous-Alexander? What a dunk.
Here's Trent. Well, good with the triple.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. A chance to check out Los Angeles' upcoming schedule. On Thursday, they'll host the Charlotte Hornets. Then on Saturday, they'll take on Marc Gasol and the Memphis Grizzlies. Here's Curry, and he makes that one. Curry's got 26 points.
And Steph Curry's got to absorb some contact in that instance, but that does not have any effect on his ability to put points on the board.
The finish runs down the breakaway jam.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Wood in the post. Vucevic defending.
Well, the reach, the timing, Vucevic using all of that 7'4" wingspan to turn that shot away.
Kobe for 3, and they'll get another chance. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Timeout.
And the Lakers call time here.
Good timing. They're really struggling offensively.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
He has a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Frank Vogel talk to his team during the break. He said, "This is what we play for, fellas. Let's knock them on their heels right out of the timeout. Show them how much you want it. Go get it." He really is fired up about this game, Tony.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. And Vucevic throws it down.
But you love to see Vucevic run the floor. He's got such a knack to finding the open space in transition. That's pretty.
Curry against Rubio. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander.
And he's easily been their best rebounder tonight.
He's competed for every missed shot. Feels like he's quicker to the basketball than anyone else out there.
Pass to Wood. Nice ball movement by Utah.
You got him.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Curry. Pass to Kobe. 6 to shoot. There's a screen by Washington. And the basket by Kobe. Kobe's got the game tied up here for the Jazz.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. As they work hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Well, Victor Oladipo is unafraid in the face of contact. That's a nice move.
And he makes the first. So he gets them both.
Well, what do you do with more responsibility on your plate? If you're Victor Oladipo, you ascend into one of the game's top talents. This guy, his hard work and mentality paying off.
Rubio with it. Now defended by Grant to the inside. Washington, that's good.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Curry fires from way outside. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
Driving to the basket.
Wow, well done on the part of Steph Curry. Takes advantage of his momentum off the dribble drive and gets the elevation he needs to finish with authority.
Oladipo against Gilgeous-Alexander. The wide open look here for Wood. Offline with his three. Lakers leading by 5. 1:44 left in the fourth quarter. Grant the pass to Dort. Bangs home the trifecta. Dort's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Stephen Curry.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. It's Oladipo on the wing. Gilgeous-Alexander cover. Vucevic against Wood. And Vucevic throws it down.
He's got the size to make that an easy finish. Vucevic, deep position, and he's golden.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Now defended by Oladipo. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go.
Great job on the glass. Body's down low, needing to fight for position. That's perfect.
Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
So it's Rubio bringing it up for the Utah Jazz. 11-point game. Gilgeous-Alexander against Oladipo. Count that one.
So smooth, so pretty off the dribble drive. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander doing work.
And a deep three from Curry. That shot off. And Utah the other way now. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander with the third two-handed slam.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end. But right now, the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
Grant dishes to Vucevic. Outside Curry. Vucevic a screen on Rubio. They grab their own miss. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
How about those instincts from the 7-footer? Vucevic uses that size to snag offensive rebounds.
Here's Rubio. The rebound by Grant. It's deflected. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Vucevic down low. Misses. And so the Lakers take the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor.
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Dort.